Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I'm your host, Don, and today we're going to talk about 13 cameras on Vudu. Just a little backstory. I watched this movie because I saw that there's a sequel to it entitled 14 Cameras, and I thought that the idea of them making 14 individual movies like this was funny. And I assumed this movie was going to be really bad, so I watched it for the lulz. And it turns out that it wasn't bad. It was actually really good. So let's jump into it. As per normal, we're going to talk about 6 separate categories. Those categories are story, acting, music, atmosphere, look, and creep. And without any further ado, let's jump on in. So it opens up with multiple squares that look like different CC cameras. And then you get a little written blurb that says, more than 30 million surveillance cameras have been sold in the last decade. And then another blurb that says, last year, over 8,000 people were watched in their homes without their knowledge. And then transitions and shows this really creepy dude buying a bunch of surveillance equipment and having it installed. Then it shows him, same creepy dude, showing this couple the house, and the woman complaining about the landlord smelling funny, which doesn't really come back into play. I don't know why I was put in there, but whatever. So the couple is your main character, right? The couple gets visited by another couple. The couple argues. They have a bad relationship. And it turns out that the landlord is watching them the entire time via hidden camera. Watches the husband cheating on the wife. Then it turns out that what they thought was a closet was a secret set of stairs that goes down to this empty space. The landlord said was a closet, but it wasn't. It's just an empty space underneath the house. The landlord subsequently breaks into their house on multiple occasions when they're not there. Does weird stuff. Then it culminates. Overall, the story is pretty interesting. I thought it was well presented. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. One of my main issues is that when you find out that your landlord told you that a room was a closet, but in actuality it's like a flight of stairs into a creepy space, that didn't raise any red flags. Everybody was totally fine with it, which I thought was silly. But anyway, 3 out of 5 for story. Acting, nothing special, but it wasn't bad. 3. The music was really good. I don't know that there was any standout pieces, but every scene, the music fit perfectly to kind of set the scene. So I give it a 4 out of 5 for music. Atmosphere, you get really uncomfortable really fast. The camera angles, the settings, they played well with the concept. It keeps you on your edge the whole time. I enjoyed it. So I gave it a 3 out of 5 for atmosphere. The look, the guy is gross and creepy, but other than that, 2 out of 5. And there's nothing special for the look, no special effects. The guy kind of is stiffly walks around a lot, but which doesn't make any sense later on because he's able to be pretty active, but throughout the whole movie, he's just kind of stiffly walking and grunting and stuff. So for look, 2 out of 5. Creep, good creepy vibe, maintained mostly by the guy being gross and creepy. So 3 out of 5 for creep, which tally it up gives you a solid 3 out of 5 for 13 cameras on Vudu.